red sun rising over a two-lane road, coffee in a paper cup and a half-broke soul. Got a map on the dash and a prayer on my lips, miles in the mirror and dust on my boots. I've been chasing every promise that I couldn't hold, leaving little towns and the people I know. Every gas station light feels like deja vu. Same old sky, same moon, same dust on my boots. Mama used to tell me, son, don't outrun grace. You can leave a county line, but not your mistakes. Daddy said the truth will catch you, whether you walk or run. Now I hear both voices every morning with the sun. There's a worn out photo tucked in my visor shade of a girl in a blue dress smiling in the rain. I told her I'd be back before the winter moved through. Now it's 3 cold years and dust on my boots. Every little white line pulls me farther from home, but every mile I drive just reminds me what I lost. I got dust on my boots and your name in my chest, a song in my throat that I ain't finished yet, a heart full of sorry, a tank on fumes, a long way from heaven with dust on my boots. If love is a road, then I missed every sign, kept my hands on the wheel while I was losing my mind. Now I trade this whole world, every bar, every bruise, just to come back clean without dust on my boots. I played for tips in Tulsa, drank in Abilene, slept in a cab with the window stained. I wrote your name in the fall with a calloused hand, watched it disappear like the life we planned. There was a night in Houston when I almost caught a quarter in my fingers, leaned against the wall. But pride's a mean old devil with a real short fuse, so I walked back outside with dust on my boots. I met saints in truck stops and thieves in suits, heard the gospel in dive bars and truths in blues, found out the hard way freedom ain't always free. Sometimes it's just loneliness dressed like liberty. And every little town has a porch-like glow that makes me think maybe I should let this go. Turn that wheel around, let the past shine through, and bring back a better man than the one who blew through. Now the radio's whispering an old George Jones, and the night feels heavy as a gravestone song. I got dust on my boots and your name in my chest, a song in my throat that I ain't finished yet, a heart scar every bruise, just to come back clean without dust on my boots. If I pull in at midnight, would you leave on the light? Would you open that screen door? Let me stand there a while. Would you say you took too long and still let me in? Or would the silence tell me where my leaving had been? I ain't asking for forever, just one honest chance to set down this burden, to relearn your hands, to sweep off the gravel, the smoke, and the used up truth, and finally walk in without dust on my boots. I got dust on my boots, but I'm headed your way, with the miles behind me and nothing left to say. No more excuses, no more running loose, just a man and his mercy, and dust on his boots. If love is a fire, let it burn through the past. Take the lies and the hurt and the shadows I cast. And if you still know me beneath all this ruin, let me start again with dust on my boots. There's a red sun rising over a two-lane road, coffee in a paper cup and a heart coming home. Got your town on the The screen door squeaks like it did back then. Summer air rolling in past 10. Fireflies dancing over the field, and nothing in this town ever really changes. There's a rocking chair warm where my daddy sat, a Bible by the lamp, and your old straw hat. I still look down that gravel lane at night, like somehow love can come driving back. We were barefoot kids with borrowed dreams, riverbank hearts and faded jeans. Swore on the stars we'd never leave what the world couldn't understand. You said if you go, don't stay too gone. I laughed and said, girl, I'll be back by fall. But one job turned to years on end, and silence got too strong to call. So I leave that porch light waiting, like a prayer that never quits, like hope in an old foundation, like your name still on my lips. No matter where the dark road takes me, no matter what I've done, there's a little white house in the country with a porch light waiting on someone. Mama passed in the winter cold, still asking if I'd heard from you. Said some hearts don't ever really move on, they just learn to ache quieter. I stood by her grave in a black wool coat, with frozen breath and a heart near broke. And the preacher spoke of mercy and home, while I stared at the lane where you used to wave. I seen city lights and neon signs, cheap hotel sheets and fair weather friends, but none of it held me the way that front porch held our names. There's a mason jar and nails in the shed, a cedar chest by the bed, and your old letters tied in twine. All these years and I still ain't read the last one. So I leave that porch light waiting, like a prayer that never quits, like hope in an old foundation, like your name still on my lips. No matter where the dark road takes me, no matter what I've done, there's a little white house in the country, with a porch light waiting on someone. Maybe you found a better life, a strong good man, a steady kind. Maybe there's children in the yard, and my memory don't live there now. But if there's any part of you that still recalls that harvest moon, then know I kept one promise true: I never let that light burn out. Tonight the wind smells like rain and pine, the old clock's ticking slow in time, and I swear I heard tires on the drive. Or maybe it was just the storm. Still I rose and checked that door, same as 100 nights before. And in the dark I smiled to think, hope still makes fools of men. Yeah, I leave that porch light waiting through the spring and through the snow, for the ghost of what we almost had, or the miracle I still don't know. No matter where the years may take us, no matter what we've become, there's a little white house in the country, with a porch light waiting on someone. The screen door squeaks like it did back then, summer air rolling in past 10, and somewhere down that gravel lane tonight, I still believe love remembers the way. The screen door squeaks like it did back then, summer air rolling in past 10, fireflies dancing over the field, and nothing in the this town ever really changes. There's a rocking chair worn where my daddy sat, a Bible by the lamp and your old straw hat. I still look down. I was raised where the blacktop ends, where men shake hands and don't pretend, where the river runs mean in the springtime flood, and the truth comes plain as a shotgun shell. By 17 I had a truck and a temper, a half-pack smokes and a heart full of weather. Thought I knew how to take the world, didn't know the world could take back harder. There was a girl named June with a crooked grin. She could outshoot most and outdrink men. She danced like a flame in a border town bar, made sinners pray and preachers stare. I told her, come on, let's outrun this place. She said, boy, you can't outrun your own name. Then she kissed me slow under neon red and left me grinning like a fool in the rain. Under that whiskey river sky, we lived too fast and loved too wild, raised our glasses to the night like broken kings and reckless child hearts. If I die before I change, lay me down where the willows lean. Let the river sing my lullaby under that whiskey river sky. I fought in bars I should have walked from, bled on floors at a place called the Long Run, spent a week in county for a Saturday sin, still came out laughing with a split up grin. The sheriff knew me by my boots, Mama knew me by the lies I used, and the preacher knew I wasn't done dancing with the devil for another round. When June came back one harvest fair with a black dress on and midnight hair, said she'd married a man with a clean white shirt, but her eyes still burn like they used to burn. We slow danced once by the Ferris wheel, no words, no vows, just something real. Then she said some roads ain't built to last, and disappeared into the crowd like smoke under that whiskey the night, like broken kings and reckless child hearts. If I die before I change, lay me down where the willows lean. Let the river sing my lullaby under that whiskey river sky. Now the years hit harder than a fist fight used to, and the mirror tells truths I can't drink through. But there are some names that stay like scars, some nights that live in your blood forever. And if she ever thinks of me, I hope it's young and laughing free, with the moon hung low and the band playing loud, before the world collected its dead. Tonight I'm back at the edge of town, where the river moves like an old sad sound. Got a bottle in my hand, but I ain't that gone, just old enough to know what mattered. I tip my hat to the younger fool who thought hard living was a sacred rule. And I thank the Lord for every bruise that taught me what a soft heart costs. Under that whiskey river sky, we burn bright enough to shame the stars. Love like dawn was never coming, drove those old roads way too far. If memory is all love leaves, then let mine run deep and clean. When the Pinewood rain starts whispering low, and the mountain fall drifts soft and slow, I can hear my grandmother singing hymns from a kitchen I ain't seen in years. There was cornbread steam and a lantern glow, old floorboards creaking under weathered toes, and the kind of peace you don't know you've got till the city eats your sleep alive. I was born where the creek runs cold, where stories get handed down not sold, where the men cut wood and the women prayed, and everybody knew your king. Saturday nights we'd gather close, pass a fiddle tune around the porch, and the stars lean low enough to touch. If you climb the hill behind the barn, Take me home in the Pinewood rain, where the hills still know my given name, where the wind through the holler sounds like mercy calling me again. I've worn these miles like borrowed clothes, but my heart's still where the blackbird goes, to that little patch of earth and flame. Take me home in the Pinewood rain. My brother carved our names in oak, said time's a thief, but roots hold hope. Then left for work in a northern town, and never really came back home. My mother kept a window clean, facing west through every season's turn, believing any day those boys she raised would come walking through the gate. I chased paychecks, city lights, concrete mornings and sleepless nights, but all that noise never once came close to a whippoorwill at dusk. I'd trade every tower and polished shoe for a muddy path and a mountain view, for one more evening splitting wood with my father under amber skies. Take me home in the Pinewood rain, where the hills still know my given name, where the wind through the holler sounds like mercy calling me again. I've worn these miles like borrowed clothes, but my heart's still where the blackbird goes, to that little patch of earth and flame. Take me home in the Pinewood rain. If I ever have a child of mine, I'll teach him how to read the signs in a cloud bank creek bend winter limb, and the language of a plow cut road. I'll tell him wealth ain't what you keep, it's who still calls you in your sleep. It's the place that loves you long before you learn how far a man can roam. So when the Pinewood rain starts falling down, I turn my truck toward the old hometown. Let the tires hum low, amen, to every mile that brings me near. And if I cry when the porch comes into view, it ain't shame, it's just the truth. somewhere between leaving and returning. A man becomes the road he chose. Take me home in the Pinewood rain, where the hills still know my given name, where the smoke from the chimney lifts like a promise time can't break. I've worn these miles like borrowed clothes, but my soul's clock hit 5 and the whistle blew. Boss man barked, but we were through. Got grease on my hands and dirt on my jeans, and a paycheck burning a hole in my pocket. Sun dropped low on the edge of town. Boys all texting, meet us downtown. There's a little bar with a sawdust floor and a jukebox meaner than a heartbreak song. Jenny's in boots and a cut-off dress, smiling like she knows she's a beautiful mess. Hair tied up with a red bandana, drives every man in the room half crazy. There's old men laughing over pool, kids just 20 trying to look cool, and everybody's waiting on the band to kick that first loud chord through the smoke. It's a neon Friday night, blue jeans, bonfire eyes, little bit of whiskey, little bit of wild. Everybody feels alive when the fiddle starts to fly and the boots hit in time. We forget the rent, the hurt, the grind on a neon Friday night. Waitress knows our usual round, sets them down before we make a sound. There's a couple by the corner booth falling hard to an old slow dance. Out back there's a truck bed crowd, talking big and singing loud. Stars overhead in a half-cut moon, like the whole world finally loosened up. Asked Jenny if she'd dance with me. She grinned and said, boy, let's see. Then she spun like fire in a summer field, and every eye in the place locked on. We laughed so hard we missed a beat, kept dancing anyway in the Tennessee heat. And when she pulled me close on the last refrain, I swear the whole room disappeared. It's a neon Friday night, blue jeans, bonfire eyes, little bit of whiskey, little bit of wild. Everybody feels alive when the fiddle starts to fly and the boots hit in time. We forget the rent, the hurt, the grind on a neon Friday night. Monday'll come with its bills and blame, alarm clock ringing all the same. But right here we ain't worried about tomorrow. Right now the band is hot and loud, the floor is shaking, so is the crowd, and love might be one song away from finding us in the dark. Closing time, but nobody's ready. Streetlight buzz and our hearts unsteady. Jenny wrote her number on my hand in black ink and cheap perfume. I drove home slow with the windows down, still hearing that barroom country sound. thinking maybe life ain't all that hard if you've got a night like that. Yeah, it's a neon Friday night, blue jeans, bonfire eyes, little bit of whiskey, little bit of wild. Everybody feels alive. When the world gets mean and tight, we'll come back here and raise it high to the songs, the girls, the small town life on a neon Friday night. Clock hit 5 and the whistle blew. Boss man barked, but we were through. And somewhere already my next whole week is waiting on a neon Friday night. Clock hit 5 and the whistle blew. Boss man barked, but we were through. And somewhere already my next whole week is waiting on a neon Friday night. There's a backseat Bible in my old Ford truck. Been riding there for years untouched. Leather-worn pages thin, marked in red where my mama read. I used to laugh and say I'd get to it when I got older, when life got slow. But life moved fast and I ran hard, and now I'm parked with nowhere left to go. I've done things I ain't proud to name, broke good hearts and shifted blame, traded peace for one more night of numbness under neon signs. I called it freedom, called it youth, called it anything but truth, till the mirror got too honest and the silence got too loud. So I opened that backseat Bible with dirty hands and tired eyes, like a man who's lost his way so long he finally stops asking why. And in those thin old pages I found a road I thought I'd burn. Turns out grace can still find a man who's got a long way left to turn. The first verse I saw said, "Don't lose heart," and I near broke down in the Walmart lot, with semis passing and the radio low, and tears I didn't know I had. Ain't it strange how the smallest line can split a soul clean down in time, till all the rust and all the pride start falling off at once. I thought of Mama in her kitchen chair, her folded hands and silver hair, praying for a son she she knew was too stubborn to come home easy. I thought of Daddy by the fence line gate saying, son, don't wait till it's too late. And for the first time in a long, long while, I wished I'd listened sooner. So I opened that backseat Bible with dirty hands and tired eyes, like a man who's lost his way so long he finally stops asking why. And in those thin old pages I found a road I thought I'd burned. Turns out grace can still find a man who's got a long way left to turn. I ain't saying I got fixed that night. Heaven knows I still got fights, still got habits that hang around like smoking old dinner. But there's a different kind of driving now, a different silence in this cab somehow. Like I'm not alone with all I've done. Like Mercy's riding shotgun. Tomorrow I'll call the ones I hurt, say the words I should have said first. Start where I can, however small, and let the healing hurt if it has to. Maybe that's how broken men learn to become whole again. One prayer, 1 mile, one honest step at a time beneath the stars. Yeah, I opened that backseat Bible, and the night opened me right back. Showed me a love that waits in place, even when a soul goes off the tracks. So if you're running empty and you don't know where to start, there's a God who still meets people in the dark, right where they are. There's a backseat Bible in my old Ford truck. Been riding there for years untouched. Now every mile I drive somehow feels less like running, more like home. Met where the county lines cross, by a feed store wall with paint half lost. You were leaning on a Chevy door, laughing at something I missed. Your hair caught fire in the sunset gold. You looked like a story somebody told about the kind of girl that changes a boy before he knows it. I asked your name and you gave me that smile, like you'd known my trouble all the while. Said if you're asking for a dance, better learn to keep up. So I took you down to the VFW hall, where the old folks still outdanced us all. And under strings of borrowed light, you made the whole room young. Those county line kisses, sweet as honeysuckle air, little bit reckless, little bit heaven in your hair. On the edge of two worlds, we found something that felt true. And every road I've ever taken still leads me back to you. We watched summer grow in tobacco rows, wrote our names where the river bends slow, talked about children, dogs, a porch, and what color we'd paint the door. You said you wanted tulips by the fence, a kitchen wide enough for all our friends. I said all I really wanted was to hear you laugh for life. There were hard years, sure as rain, a little debt and a little strain. Nights we argued in whispers so the babies wouldn't wake. But even then, through slammed screen doors, long work weeks, and hardwood floors, you'd catch my hand in the dark, like love was still a promise, not a feeling. Those county line kisses, sweet as honeysuckle air, little bit reckless, little bit heaven in your hair. On the edge of two worlds, we found something that felt true. And every road I've ever taken still leads me back to you. Now there's silver in your hair some days, and time has marked our hands and face. But Lord, you're still the prettiest thing I've ever seen in a doorway. And when our children ask how love lasts long, I tell them it ain't only in the songs, it's built in dinners, storms, forgiveness, and holding on when it would be easier not to. Tonight we drove out just for old time's sake, past the feed store in the county gate, parked where the crickets sing, and the world slows down enough to hear your heart. You leaned in close and laughed again, same as that first warm summer wind. And I swear that kiss still tastes like youth and forever mixed. Those county line kisses, sweet as honeysuckle air, little And every road I've ever taken still leads me back to you. We met where the county lines cross, by a feed store wall with paint half lost. And if I had this life to choose again, I'd still start right there with you. Your hair caught fire in the sunset gold. I took the long way to Dallas just to have more time to think, more towns to pass, more midnight gas, more coffee black and cheap. The interstate was calling, but I stayed on 84, where every diner waitress asks what a heart like mine is running for. There's a woman there in Dallas, or maybe there used to be, apartment with a balcony and a view of lights too bright for sleep. We almost built a life there, with a couch and wedding plans, till I let the bottle and my pride turn love to broken glass. So I took the long way to Dallas, through every memory I made, past the sins I swore I'd bury, and the promises I betrayed. If forgiveness has an address, I pray I still know the route, 'cause I'm taking the long way to Dallas, trying to find my way back to the truth. I stopped in Wichita Falls, had a joint with Christmas lights, heard an old man sing about lost years, and get the whole room crying. He looked at me like he knew the weight I had beneath my ribs. Said, son, some roads are longer, 'cause God needs more time with you. At a station near Decatur, I bought flowers and felt like a fool, like roses could explain what whiskey made me do. Still I set them on the passenger seat, like hope wrapped in thin green paper. And every mile they leaned my way, like they wanted me to keep going. So I took the long way to Dallas, through every memory I made, past the sins I swore I'd bury, and the promises I betrayed. If forgiveness has an address, I pray I still know the route, 'cause I'm taking the long way to Dallas, trying to find my way back to the truth. Maybe she won't open the door, maybe she's already moved on, maybe I'm just chasing shadows of a love I waited too long on. But a man's gotta face the wreckage if he ever wants peace again. So even if the answer's no, I owe her my honest hymn. The skyline rose up in the dawn, steel and glass and years gone wrong, and I felt my chest cave in at the sight of all we almost were. I parked below her building, hands shaking on the wheel, flowers on the seat beside me, and a prayer too scared to speak. Yeah, I took the long way to Dallas, and it changed more than the map, taught me miles can sand a man down, till only the truth is left. If forgiveness has an address, it starts with knocking on that door. So I'm standing here in Dallas, not the man I was before. I took the long way to Dallas, just to have more time to think, and somewhere between leaving. Hush now, baby, the prairie moon is high, silver on the window and stars in the sky. The windmill keeps turning that old sleepy tune, and the whole wide world is humming for you. Mama's in the kitchen, putting dishes away. Your brother's half dreaming from a long field day, and I'm here by your bedside with dust on my hands, thanking the Lord for this little life. There's coyotes singing way this small room, everything is heaven. Your fingers curl around one of mine, like you already trust me more than I deserve. I've seen hard seasons and dry, cracked land. I've known what it means when the rain won't come, but nothing ever made me feel this rich as hearing your slow little breath. So sleep, my prairie moon baby, sleep. Dream where the tall grass kisses your feet. Dream of horses running free and light. Dream of kindness in the middle of the night. And if this whole world ever gets too wild, may you always hear your daddy's song inside. Sleep, my prairie moon baby, sleep. The whole wide sky is watching over you tonight. Someday you'll chase your own furrows, trade these fields for cities I don't know. You learn this life can bless and bruise, sometimes both in the same afternoon. You'll fall in love, you'll lose your way, you'll have your nights of doubt and ache, but I pray you keep a little of this peace tucked deep inside your soul. I hope you grow up brave and warm, strong enough to weather storms, soft enough to help the hurting, even when your own heart's sore. May you never measure worth by gold, may you choose the truth when it costs you more. May you know home ain't just a place, it's the people who stay. So sleep, my prairie moon baby, sleep. Dream where the tall grass kisses your feet. Dream of horses running free and light. Dream of kindness in the middle of the night. And if this whole world ever gets too wild, may you always hear your daddy's song inside. Sleep, my prairie moon baby, sleep. The whole wide sky is watching over you tonight. And when I'm old and my hands are slow and your life's bigger than this home, I hope somewhere a part of you remembers this room, this chair, this tune. How a tired man in a work-worn shirt could hold the universe in your small form, and know without a single doubt what mattered most in life. So sleep, my prairie moon baby, sleep, while the night lays blessings at your feet. Dream of faith that doesn't scare easy, dream of love that stays through every season. And if tomorrow brings the sun watching over you tonight. Hush now, baby, the prairie moon is high, silver on the window and stars in the sky, and the whole wide world feels gentle and true when I sit in the dark and sing to you. Your mama's in the kitchen putting dishes away, your brother's half dreaming from a long field day, and I'm here by your bedside with dust on my hands, thanking the Lord for this little life. There's coyotes I was born with a rodeo heart, half wild horse and half guitar, raised on dust, loud tires and grit, and a dream too big for one county line. I watched those riders at the summer fair, hats pulled low and fearless in the glare, and I swore one day I'd hold on long enough to hear my own name through the crowd. By 16 I was all scraped up, broken buckle, cheap luck, chasing 8 seconds like a prayer that never quite lands in your hands. Mama cried, boy, you'll break your neck. Daddy just smiled and lit his cigarette, said if he's got that fire in him, best let him learn what burning means. I got a rodeo heart, can't stay still in one safe place, always leaning toward the danger, always staring down the gate. And I know this life might throw me hard, leave me bruised beneath the stars, but I'd rather live one honest ride with a rodeo heart. Then I met a girl in Amarillo, she moved like wind through wheat fields gold, said she liked men who knew the cost of loving something bigger than themselves. She stitched my shirt when seams gave out, sat front row when they called me out, and kissed me every Saturday night like she was sending me to war. But a restless soul is hard to love, and a circuit life ain't gentle stuff. Miles and bruises stack up high between the calls home and apologies. She said, I love you, but I need a man who knows when enough is enough. I said, just one more season, but one more fades out. Tonight I'm driving back through town. No crowd, no gate, no announcer sound. Just me and this truck and the long regret of what I let right away. If she opens that door, I'll tell the truth, that all my running led me back to you. And if I never ride again, maybe that's okay. I had a rodeo heart, but maybe hearts can learn to change. Maybe strength ain't always thunder. Maybe peace is just as brave. And though this life threw me hard, left me scarred beneath the stars, I'm still proud of every mile I rode with this rodeo heart. Yeah, I was born with a rodeo heart, half wild horse and half guitar. But tonight I'm finally riding home to the only love worth holding on for. Sunday in a small town starts with church bells, white shirts, warm shoes, and stories folks can tell. Children running down the aisle too fast, Grandma smiling like nothing's changed. There's a smell of coffee in the fellowship hall, casserole dishes lined up by the wall, and the same old men discussing rain like they've done since 1983. I sit 3 pews back on the right, where my family used to fill the line. Daddy by the window, Mama by my side, my little sister drawing ducks. Now some are gone and some moved west, but when the choir sings, I still feel them yet. Like memory kneels down beside me every time the organ swells. It's Sunday in a small town where heaven feels close enough to hear, where folks still bow their heads for the ones they love and those not here. Ain't nobody perfect, but grace still gets passed around like fried chicken, handshakes, and hallelujah on a Sunday in a small town. After service we drive real slow past the cemetery lined in stone, and Mama always says, wave hello, your people rest up there. Then it's back home for a table spread, biscuits, beans, and chicken fried, and stories that get bigger every single year. By evening light the town goes quiet, kids on bikes and windows bright. A dog barks twice down on Maple Street, and somebody's grill still smokes. I walk the lane where I learned to pray, not with fancy words, just honest ache. And thank the Lord for simple things this world can't counterfeit. It's Sunday in a small town where heaven feels close enough to hear, where folks still bow their heads for the ones they love and those not here. Ain't nobody perfect, but grace still gets passed around like fried chicken, handshakes, and hallelujah on a Sunday in a small town. I know some say this life is small, but I've seen big hearts in these modest walls, seen casseroles at funerals, seen strangers fixed by kindness. I've seen old grudges finally end with a handshake after years of pain. And if that ain't a little bit of God, I don't know what is. So if you ask me where I find my peace, it ain't in noise or city streets. It's in the hymn before the sermon, the amen soft and deep. It's in the faces ages lined, the stubborn faith that outlives time, the little church and little town that still make room for grace. It's Sunday in a small town where heaven feels close enough to hear, where broken people bring their burdens and leave a little lighter there. Ain't nobody perfect, but love still gets passed around like warm bread, old truths, and hallelujah on a Sunday in a small town. Sunday in a small town starts with church bells, white shirts, worn shoes, and stories folks can tell. And somehow every time I'm there, I remember who I am. Sunday in a small town starts with church bells, white shirts, worn shoes, and stories folks can tell. Children running down the aisle too fast, grandma's smile got a half-tank, full heart, and a dashboard saint. Sunrise cracking through a windshield paint. Old truck rattling like it's got something to prove. Same as me on a Monday morning. Bills in the cup holder, dreams in the seat. A worn out map and calloused feet. But I've learned it don't take much to feel rich in this world. There's a diner off Route 9 where they know my name, and a waitress there who says you'll be okay. Like she's seen enough men drag their troubles in to know how storms usually end. She pours that coffee like a little blessing, says keep your chin up, count your lessons. And every time I leave that place, the road feels lighter somehow. I got a half-tank, full heart, and that's enough to make a start. Enough to chase another sunrise, enough to survive the dark. I ain't got it all figured out, but I still believe in what life's about. A little faith, a little spark, a half-tank and a full heart. My brother called from Arkansas, said the kids still ask what uncle's for. I told him, tell him I'm still learning how to be the kind they can look up to. It ain't easy living on scraped up hope, trying to build something from almost broke. But the hardest roads can teach a man how strong grace can be. I've loved and lost and failed enough to know that pride is fragile stuff. And the world don't owe you kindness, but sometimes gives it anyway. Like a stranger changing your flat tire, or your mama saying I'm still proud, or a sky so wide at evening it makes your troubles look small. I got a half-tank, full heart, and that's enough to make a start. Enough to chase another sunrise, enough to survive the dark. I ain't got it all figured out, but I still believe in what life's about. A little faith, a little spark, a half-tank and a full heart. Someday maybe I'll have more, a better house, a steadier is whether you show up true. So I'll keep driving where the light leads on, singing to songs and righting wrongs, trying to leave each place I touch a little better than I found it. And if I run dry before I'm through, I pray there's still enough in me to keep on pushing toward the life I know I'm meant to live. I got a half tank, full heart, and that's enough to make a start, enough to chase another sunrise, enough to survive the dark. I may never have the world, but I got what matters from the start. A little faith, a little spark, a half tank and a full heart. Got a half tank, full heart, and a dashboard saint. Sunrise cracking through a windshield pane, and for the first time in a long, long while, it feels like plenty. Found a box in the barn loft, wrapped in feed sack twine, covered up in dust and years and the slow wake of time. Old letters in my granddad's hand, dated 52, addressed to my grandmother when the war was new. Ink on brown, edges curled, but every line still burned with the kind of love that doesn't shout, just waits and works and yearns. I sat there on that splintered floor while the sunset slipped through slats, read every word like I was hearing ghosts talk back. He wrote about the weather there and boots that never dried, how he missed her fried corn and the way she laughed when shy. Said he kept her picture in the pocket near his heart. Said some nights her memory was the only thing not dark. He talked about the future like a thing he meant to keep, a little farm, a cedar porch, and babies fast asleep. And in between the simple lines, a deeper promise ran, I'm coming home to build the life we dreamed before I ran. Those letters from the barn loft fell like rain into my hands, teaching me that real love ain't just words, it's work and plans. It's patient as the seasons, strong as old cut pine. And somehow in those pages I found a map for mine. My grandmother was gone by then, 10 winters in the ground, but that I could see her young again, apron, smile, and gown, waiting by the mailbox lane with hope tucked in her chest, reading every word he sent like scripture from the West. I thought about the loves I'd had, the ones I let burn thin, how easy it is now to leave before the hard work can begin, and how a world that moves too fast can make a promise cheap, till you read what two strong hearts once vowed to really keep. I found one note she wrote him back, tucked in the bottom fold. Said the beans are high, the rooster's mean, the nights are getting cold. I miss your boots beside the door, your whistle in the yard, but I'll keep this place and keep my faith, no matter how it's hard. Come home when God will let you home, I'll be right here the same, with flour on my apron and your last name by my name. Lord, that line near broke me there in hay and amber light, 'cause you don't hear devotion talk that plain these days at night. Those letters from the barn loft fell like rain into my hands, teaching me that real love ain't just words, it's working plans. It's patient as the seasons, strong as old cut pine, and somehow in those pages I found a map for mine. So I called the girl I'd almost lost to silence, distance, pride, and frost. Told her I was sorry for mistaking love as something self-sustained. Told her if she'd let me try, I'd show up true this time. Not just in midnight poems and roses, but in mornings, chores, and staying. The barn loft darkened into stars, swallows settled in the rafters, and I sat there with the dead and found they still had wisdom left to give. Funny how a box of paper can turn a man back toward what matters, can make the future feel less far, and the heart less afraid of work. Those letters from the barn loft fell like grace into my hands, reminding me that true love is built in weather, years, and plans. It's patient as the seasons, strong as old cut pine, and maybe if I live it right, that kind of love will still be mine. Found a box in the barn loft, wrapped in feed sack twine, covered up in dust and years and the slow ache of time. And somewhere in that fading ink, two old hearts taught mine how to stay. Found a box in the barn loft, wrapped in feed sack twine, covered up in dust and years and the slow ache of time. Oh, Letters in my granddad's hand, dated 52, addressed to my grandmother. Midnight at the grain elevator, sky black white as a preacher's coat, dust in the air like ghosts of harvest, engines humming low and slow. Men stand talking by the loading dock, caps pulled down, boots all chalked, trading weather market prices and stories they only tell at night. I've worked these fields since I was 10, seen fat years and hard ones then, seen my father curse the clouds and bless the rain in the same breath. There's a kind of faith in farm life that ain't loud enough for city lights. It's quiet as seed in black dirt, and just as stubborn. It's midnight at the grain elevator, where the strong don't have to brag, where everybody's carrying something heavy as a feed sack, and under them sodium lights a man can say what daylight hides, 'cause truth comes easier somehow at midnight by the grain elevator. Tom just lost his back 40. Bank came calling in the spring, but he still showed up to help old Ray get his combine running clean. That's the thing about these people, they hurt deep but they keep showing, patch each other up with labor, coffee, tools, and time. I told him about my boy in college, how he says he won't come back, says there's nothing here but drought and debt and the weight of dead men's plans. I nodded like I understood, and maybe I do more than I should. Still it cut me like a rusted blade to hear him speak that way. It's midnight at the grain elevator, where the strong don't have to brag, where everybody's carrying something heavy as a feed sack, and under them sodium lights a man can say what daylight hides, 'cause truth comes easier somehow at midnight by the grain elevator. of the picture you had planned. But Lord, I hope one day he knows how much of him was raised in rows and calloused hands and dawn alarms in this stubborn patch of land. The trucks rolled out around 1:15, taillights red in the diesel steam, and I stood alone a little while, listening to the silence settle. There's a strange peace in work-worn places, and old men's jokes and weathered faces, like the world still held together by ordinary faithfulness. It's midnight at the grain elevator, where the strong don't have to brag, where every soul is carrying hope, heavy as a feed sack, and under them sodium lights a man can make his peace with life, 'cause truth comes easier somehow at midnight by the grain elevator. Midnight at the grain elevator. Sky black white as a preacher's coat, dust in the air like ghosts of harvest, and a heart still learning what matters most. Men stand talking by the loading dock, caps pulled down, boots all chalked, trading weather, market prices, and stories they only tell at night. I've worked these fields since I was 10, seen fat years. If the highway had a memory, it would know every mile of me, every late night wrong turn, every dawn return, every silence I couldn't outrun. It would know where I pulled off crying, where I laughed too loud to hide breaking, where I watched a rain roll in the cup holder tray, and knew I'd wrecked something holy. If the highway had a memory, it would remember the girl in seat 2, feet on the dash, hair in the wind, singing old songs half out of tune. We used to race the storm clouds west, talk about towns we loved the best, swore wherever this road might end, we'd still end up together. If the highway had a memory, it would carry your name in the lines, in the rumble strips, the faded signs, in the gold of every sunset drive. And if roads could speak, I know they'd say you don't lose love all at once that way. You lose it mile by mile, till all that's left is sky. There was a night outside Cheyenne when we fought till the moon looked thin. Words like knives, pride like fire, two good hearts acting like enemies. You said I'm tired of chasing your shadow. I said things no man should ever say. Then the quiet hit so hard between us, I heard forever crack. By sunrise you were gone for good, left your perfume in my hoodie hood, and a note that said I loved you hard, but I can't keep loving alone. I folded that paper till the crease wore white, kept it in my wallet every night, like pain somehow might soften if I held it long enough. If the highway had a memory, it would carry your name in the lines, in the rumble strips, the faded signs, in the gold of every sunset drive. And if roads could speak, I know they'd say you don't lose love all at once that way. You lose it mile by mile, till all that's left is sky. Just teach the cost of saying later when love needs now, of leaving wounds unhealed. And maybe who I am today was built by every chance I gave away, every hard goodbye, every empty lane, every prayer made driving alone. Tonight I'm on that same old stretch, hands on the wheel, heart in my chest, not looking for your taillights now, just driving with the truth. I loved you then the best I knew, but I was still too young, too bruised. And if regret means I learned the lesson, then maybe pain ain't wasted. If the highway had a memory, it would know I'm not that man no more. Still carry your ghost in the dashboard blow, but I don't drive to outrun it now. And if roads could bless instead of break, I thank every mile that made me wake, 'cause I found myself the same place where I once lost you to the sky. If the highway had a memory, it would know every mile of me, every late night wrong turn, every dawn return, every mercy hidden in the road. If the highway had a memory, it would know every mile of me, Every late night wrong turn, every dawn return, every silence I couldn't outrun. It would know where I pulled off crying, where I laughed too loud to hide breaking, where I watched a ring roll in the cup holder tray and knew I'd read something holy. If the highway had a memory, it would remember the girl in C2, feet on the dash, hair in the wind, singing old songs half out of tune. We used to race the storm clouds west, talk about towns we loved.